Arena Authority regular meeting for January 17th to order. I will note for the record, a quorum of 3 members is present. Joanne will not be with us this evening. We also have Lisa Fedek and Shannon Fitzgerald. And so I'll note for the record that the meeting is recorded. All votes are by roll call, as this is a virtual meeting. And let's go. Let's see. I think there's no public members here for comment. The meeting was properly posted at the clerk's office with a Zoom link and all that stuff. And yeah, checking that, make sure. So we should be good. So next order, acceptance of minutes from October 25th. Orla, I think, sent that out to everybody, or the voting members. So can I get a motion to approve the minutes?
So moved.
Gary, yeah, it's not too many of us here. So,
Second.
thank you, Mark. Makes it easier for me to take notes. Let me just do this. All in favor? I'm in favor. Gary?
I was not at the meeting, but I'll vote yes.
Okay. Mark?
Yes.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna note, so there's been some correspondence, some today even, with Lisa and Orla, trying to get some things straightened out as far as the billing and the report, since we don't, as of at this point in time, have a new agreement in place. That negotiations are going to be pretty much handled, I think, by the controller's office, because they have some needs regarding that. So I'm not going to get into that so much this evening, other than to say that I know in talking with the controller's office in Orla and Josh, that the concern is that we're going to have to pump a significant amount of funds into the rink, particularly with this tower project, and that will kind of gum up the works financially, seeing as we're already in debt. So let's see. So we're gonna handle that they're gonna handle that portion of the issue. We're gonna try to get something done, though. I think now that the holidays are over and everything, and people are married off and whatever else, that we'll get congratulations on that, by the way, Lisa. So not you, but just your son, right?
Yes. Well, actually, I'm going to be a grandmother.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're having a daughter in July. I'm so excited.
Oh. I have no grandchildren, and nor do I, nor am I pressuring any of my children to do that. So it's I'm fine. Let's see. So with that said, I'm going to forward that correspondence to the committee after the meeting. I've been able to do that yet. So and for you guys to review. So basically it's about getting the invoices up to date and some of the other financials. Orla hasn't gone through that yet. Like I said, she isn't able to be with us tonight either. So what we'll do is I'm going to wait for something to come back from her regarding what we have in hand, and then what we're going to need to do to get things going again. So I don't know if there's any questions about that from the committee. So I know without seeing the stuff, it's a little bit difficult to talk about. The only old business we have is the lease, the renegotiation of the lease, and like I said, that's going to be handled at the controller's office, and obviously corporation counsel and stuff like that. So because I got to write the stuff. All right, so if we'll go on to new business, I'm gonna, Shannon, if you want to give us a spiel here. But you just sent me the report. I just got it. So let me just do this.
Are you, Shannon, you're muted.
Yeah, gotta unmute there, kid.
Sorry, I just realized that. Okay, so for our 23-24 hockey season, Norwich Hockey Club is in their second season. They seem to be doing well. Norwich Sea Captains are in their third season. See, the Eagles high school hockey team does use Cobb as their home rink, but they still purchase ice at the Rose Garden for some of their practices and then quite a few of their games and off-season ice for the summertime.
Could I ask you, Shannon, could I just ask you to try to stay as close as you can to the microphone?
Sure.
Because
Yeah,
you keep, you were fading in and out there.
Okay, no problem. The Eagles use Connecticut College as their home rink, but they still purchase ice for the summer and practices and games as well throughout the season. The Seahawks are about mid-season, maybe a little more. They did purchase some additional ice slots this season from what they have in the past. Let's see, Adult Hockey League, they're finishing up their fall-winter season on the beginning of April. We usually flow right into the spring-summer season. We were having some issues with referees before, but that seems to be quite a bit better since several of the Sea Captains players also referee. So that was great. It was a struggle for a while with the referees. The Coast Guard hockey team runs ice for just a few of their practices and games this season, but we have been discussing renting more of their ice slots next year at the Rose Garden. They do like the locker rooms and it's a facility for their games. So far for spring and summer, we'll be running the extreme power skating with Sebastian, usually April through July. We did just go over, he just got back from a show that he does. So we did just sit down and go over the dates for that. So I'll have that stuff out for registration in the next few days. We'll run in-house hockey clinics with usually Coach Kevin Cunningham from the Sea Captains, and we'll run those April through July as well. Last year, we had some camps through the Bearcat Academy. They've already reached out to me about renting more ice this summer for camps. And we rented ice to another group, the Next Level Summer Academy, for 3 weeks of camp on the week of July 8th, July 15th, and July 22nd. For figure skating, we did hold figure skating exhibitions in October, December, and we'll hold another one for our competition prep in May. We do have our annual Tournament of Roses competition scheduled, and we'll go back to doing the adult synchro in April with Coach Kathy. And we did take a break from that for the winter just because of hockey season. It was too tough to get that in the schedule. For other programming, we are still running the New York Rangers Learn to Play Hockey. They run 3 sessions a year, fall, winter, spring. Once that finishes, we run in-house Learn to Play Hockey for the summer, and both are led by Coach Kevin Cunningham as well. Learn to Skate and Future Stars programs are running all year, and they continue to grow. You know, we did suffer for a while with those classes with COVID and people still being kind of leery about going out in crowds, but it seems to be, you know, back to like pre-COVID numbers, so that's great. Same with public skate sessions, especially over the holiday break. Not a lot going on with maintenance this time of year because it's busy, but in the summer in August, we did get a new used Zamboni that was, you know, in much newer and better condition than the one we had before. So that's been great. We did upgrade the guest Wi-Fi, so that does seem to be a lot better. We got new rental skates in the spring of 2023, and some of the summer projects we plan on working on will include just deep cleaning, touch-up painting, some outdoor cleanup, and then just any repairs as needed. We usually do the board cleaning and stuff like that in the summer as well. And that's really all I have.
Oh, and the other thing that
Sorry,
Todd's been
I have a
doing-
new dog in training and
Me
I'm
too, but
rehoming
he's
a
sleeping,
Labradoodle.
thankfully.
No, I
You
just
wanna hear
wanted
me?
to add that Todd has been replacing a lot of the LED lights that have failed.
Oops, wrong one.
Unfortunately,
Jeez, got the wrong set. Sorry, I have a new dog in training and I got screwed up there. Hang on, let me cancel this share. All right.
okay,
All right,
So Mark,
go ahead, sorry.
oh, no, I just wanted to add that, we've been replacing a lot of the LED lights. Unfortunately, the product that we use, we're not able to get parts for. So, Shannon, do you know how many lights Todd has replaced?
I think he did about 9 or 10 so far, and we did just get the rest of them in. So, once we have some downtime, once some of the hockey winds down, he plans on replacing, a bunch more of them.
Good.
How many you got in there?
I think it's like 40 something light fixtures over the
ice.
Yeah, no, I figured that. I got that
Yeah.
from context. But yeah, so that's a bunch of LEDs. All
So
right,
that's made a big difference.
Yes, definitely.
Good.
It's unfortunate as they go, they start blinking, which is, pretty obnoxious to people while they're skating and the lights above them
really?
are
So
on.
there's
Yeah.
something, it's not like, I didn't think they had ballast or, the ones that I've worked with don't have ballast or anything, but
I think a lot of times it's a driver issue, and because those fixtures had been discontinued since then, it's impossible to get the new drivers. So you have to replace the whole fixture.
okay, so you got a central control panel for these things then, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so is there any other new business then? I don't think so. I think it was just important for us to sit down and talk a little bit here, just for however brief that might be. So I will, and seems we'll take a few minutes here, and I'm gonna put up. So I'm gonna do another share, I think. And make sure I share the right darn thing here. There we go. So Lisa sent us a whole bunch of stuff. This is the emails I got. I think some of this stuff was today, a few hours ago even. So this is from Orla. So there was a question that was and the mistake was on our end, whether or not she had, there had previously, there had been some issues, some confusion regarding the invoicing. So, we took care of that, and she had sent in the payments that the city had said were owed to get it caught up through the 31st of December. So right now we're just talking about the current quarter. So let's see. So she sent in financial statements and stuff. So we'll see how that all pans out. And I should note that for this quarter, there's another 18,000 and change there. So let's see. And like I said, I'm going to forward this. I think this email tree will cover everything that we've kind of talked about and some of my original correspondence and stuff. So, but I think it's important at least that as far as the rent goes and stuff, things are caught up, and we'll need to deal with the rest of the piece here shortly. So hopefully. So is there anything else that the authority needs to consider? Lisa, what else we got going on? Is there any problems that, like the outside lighting, all the other good stuff or whatever? Shannon, no?
No,
Okay.
I don't think so.
So
Honestly, I think we're in good shape
all right.
for the most
Good.
part.
Recently, we did
change.
have one fixed out at the front sign, but I had contacted JJ from Public Works, and they came pretty quickly and fixed it. So
Good.
we
Good.
usually, I know Tony was kind of the go-between before, but he, I know, has moved on and retired. So I usually just
The
reach
bastard.
out to. Yeah, I usually just reach out to JJ. We also did have an issue with a new roof leak in the vestibule when you first
Right.
walk in. and they sent a roofer over and as well. So.
Yeah, so, the only other thing now I'm gonna assume that since I've never heard anything more about it, that we never got a number on the condenser there at the tower.
You know, I'm still waiting on that. I'll call them again tomorrow.
Yeah, just because this is part of the problem. So right now I'm dealing with a pretty big number, and that's kind of screwing up our. We start doing financial planning for the next 10, 20 years, and that puts a big damper on it up front. That's what part of the problem is. So if I didn't have, if we weren't looking at that expense, things would be a lot easier. Now we would have been done, I think, with an extension.
Right.
So if you get some kind of answer or something, just communicate with me and Orla directly, and we'll pass it along.
Absolutely.
All right. Is there anything else that we need to talk about? Because this can be a very nice short meeting, and I'm down with that. Gary or Mark, do you have anything?
They're
I'm
muted.
good.
Mark, same. So how's it in Florida, Gary?
I'm good, thank you.
It's only in the mid-70s.
Oh, bite me.
Only.
60s overnight.
All right. I was just outside trying to help my father with his car with something silly like a rear windshield wiper, and I'm going, everything's like frozen solid. So, all right. So a motion to adjourn would be in order. I'll make it. How's that? And a motion to adjourn. Could I get a second?
So
please?
moved.
So we'll say Mark did that. And let's see. Me and Mark. I'll vote yes. Gary,
Yes.
Mark,
Yes.
and we stand adjourned at 7:18. That's got to be like a record.